Alright guys, welcome back to another week on the farm. So before we get going with this week's video, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Over the weekend we passed 10,000 subscribers, and yeah, I just feel like it's quite an achievement, and I just wanted to talk about it and say thank you to everybody that's supported me, commented, liked the videos, because it all helps and stuff like that really. Yeah, so according to my account it says I'm gaining about 1,000 per month at the moment. Obviously that goes up and down a little bit. It's gone up quite a bit recently because of I've had a few videos do quite well, which you might have seen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it's gonna go, whether, you know, in the coming months. It'd be nice to get to maybe 15,000 by the end of the year. I just think if things carry on the way they are, we should do that quite easily. So yeah, stick around. We've got plenty more to come, including obviously harvest is going to be the big thing. Harvest 2019. We've got a new tractor coming. We've ordered a new tractor for me. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I want it to be a surprise. I know I've had some of you guys messaging me on Instagram asking what it's going to be, but I'd quite like to keep it a surprise, build the suspense a bit. I'm certainly looking forward to getting it. It's going to be very, very nice. Okay, so it is Monday afternoon and I've been topping all day basically. I've got the Teagle front topper on the 619R, and topping is something I do quite a lot of this time of year. Just tidying up fields and stuff. Right now I'm in a pasture field. Point you out the front a bit so you can see something a bit more interesting than me. So yeah, I'm sat in this grazing field that has been grazed for several weeks now. They've eaten the grass right down, and I'm just topping off all the thistles and docks and stuff like that. And then when, in a few weeks' time, when all that starts growing back, we'll probably spray it with some graze on or some pasture or something like that. So because there's no point in spraying like docks now, because they're all quite mature and they've all got, you know, they've all seeded and stuff like that. They should have been done back in the spring, but the sprayer was just too busy to do it, so it was busy on the arable. So yeah, basically I'm going to top them all off now. Well, top them all off in the next few weeks. So you just do one every now and again, and then when the weeds start growing back, we're going to spray them off. So yeah, that's not the only thing I'm doing this week. We've also got to service the 8345R on, probably do that on Wednesday when it's a bit rainy. We'll get that in the workshop, and then at the end of the week I've actually got a bit of spraying to do. Got to go and spray the spring barley. Dad's off this week, and he normally does all the spraying, but he's off this week, so the only bit of spraying there is to do is put a fungicide on the spring barley. So yeah, that'll be it. I won't go on too long now because I'll spend a bit of time showing you around the servicing the 83. So yeah, and you've seen plenty of topping before, so yeah. Alright, well, I'll catch you later. Okay, so this morning I have this 6-cylinder 9-litre John Deere 8345R in the workshop, and we're going to give it a service. So it's yeah, it gets serviced every 500 hours, and today I'm changing all the oils because every 1500 hours all the oils have to be changed. I'm soaking in the hubs, and then the hydraulic and transmission oil, that all needs changing. Obviously engine oil. I've just pumped a load of the hydraulic oil out of the CV, so that makes it a bit easier when pulling the drain bung out and you're not trying to scrabble for loads of tubs. So yeah, I've got a load of filters here. Let's put on, we've got fuel filters and hydraulic and transmission filters and engine oil filters. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to crack on with it because it's going to take me quite a while. Got to give the whole thing a general check over as well, like lights and wheel bolts and coolant level and all that sort of stuff. So this tractor does about 500 hours a year, so it gets serviced once a year. Oh, that's better. Lovely. Right, hopefully you can see. So in here we got engine oil filter and 2 fuel filters. So that's what I'm going to change next. Screw that. Cartridge filter. Right, new filter, new O-ring, and oil on the O-ring, so that it undoes easy next time. Right, and this one has got a cartridge inside it, a bit like the oil one. Cool, I'm making a right mess. Right, new cartridge filter, new O-ring, a bit of grease on the O-ring, and we're winding back in there. So a couple of things I haven't got to do is change the air filters and blow out the radiator, because that's all already been done. So I'll tweak with these filter grips. Okay. Plug that sensor back in. It senses water, I think. Yeah, if there's any water in the fuel, I think. That one. Alright, and then I'll get the other one. Right, new filter, new O-ring, with a bit of grease on it. So it all comes undone nice and easy next year. Otherwise they can seize on there. I'm going to try and get this one tight by hand, because if I put the filter grips on this one, it will crush it. I've just greased it up and checked the tyre pressures, they're all good. Got a little sight glass here, look, for the coolant, the John Deere Cool Guard, and an expansion bowl where you fill it up. Oh, got this little checklist here, look, what I have to fill out, just so I don't forget anything. And I think it's we actually have to do it for insurance reasons. I think we've actually been told we've got to do it when we're checking over all our tractors, just for safety reasons. So the next thing I've got to do is check the wheel bolts. So all these, there's several different sizes. Those ones in the middle. Wheel weights, we should probably check them while we're at it. And on the front as well. Bit of leverage on there. Okay, so I'm going to put the engine oil bung back in. Okay, so I'm now filling it up, the engine back up with engine oil. We always use John Deere oils, so that if anything ever goes wrong, you know, we've got that. John Deere's will help you out. Much more likely to help you out if something goes wrong, if you're using all the right oils and stuff, so it pays to use it. That's why we like to keep up to schedule with, you know, changing the back end oil and stuff like that, because if anything does go wrong, we can always say that, you know, we kept up our oil changes, and John Deere are normally pretty good at helping out with things like that. Right, so now I'm going to drain some more oil out. So that's the hydraulic filters there, or hydraulic and transmission filters. Alright, so there's 3 different places under here to drain this hydraulic oil out of. One there by the rear hitch, one here, which I'm guessing is the gearbox, and then there's one right down the front, in the front diff. So yeah, the oil goes right from the back hydraulic all the way into the front diff, so yeah, there's about 150 litres I think it said. Right, let's see if we can get this undone. Oh, get in there, you bugger. Maybe it's all the way in. Alright, let's undo it. It's tight. Yeah. Well, I should probably get another tub ready because it probably won't all fit in that bucket. Well, it looks like it's just about going to fit in there. He's full right to the top. Right, let's pull the next one out. There we go, that's number 2. Right, so then we got this one down here on the diff. It's got mud in it. Ugh. Right, so now gonna try and get these filters undone. Good luck. I normally do it. Oh, he moves a little bit. Okay. That's one. Two. A bit of oil around the O-ring. Stop being a tractor mechanic. I'm going to do this every day. It's much more fun driving them. I don't mind doing this every now and again. Right, good. On for luck. Hello, Eric. Right, okay, so I was just reading in the operator's manual about this little filter, what is up in there. It just says, shine a torch up in there and look at it. If it's clean, leave it alone. If it's got stuff in it, if it's got dirt in it, then you have to take this cover off and go in there and take it out and clean it, but it looks pretty clean to me, so I'll leave it alone. Okay, so I put all the bungs back in the bottom, and now we're going to pump this thing about 300 times to fill it up with oil, because it takes about 150 litres right the way through, and then we'll have to fill it up. There's a sight glass in here. Fill it up so we can see it on the sight glass, and then run the tractor up, and then probably have to put some more in. So I could be here a while. Right, let's start him up. We've got steering, that's a good sign. Put all the lights on, shall we? Check them. Where's the hazards? There. Back off again. Brakes. Yeah, we've got brake lights. Spot on. I'm not going to sit on the seat because I've got dirty back. Rev them up a little bit. Oh, is this not? Score on tick. At least you started straight up, no fuel problems. More pumping. Just took it for a little spin around the yard just to make sure everything's alright. Driving fine, sounds fine. It's got a very distinctive noise, these 8 series, like the sort of a whirring noise. They do sound good. I think the 8530 probably sound a bit better than this. You can hear them a mile away. So, yeah, I think I forgot to say that it's done 2,973 hours, so this is a 3,000 hour service. And all that I've got left to do now is change the oil in the front hubs. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to change the oil in these because they've actually got gear oil in them. And I haven't got any John Deere gear oil. I think it's called John Deere Extreme Guard. So I'm going to have to get a couple of cans of that, or a can of that, and we'll do that tomorrow. Alright, change of plan. We just spoke to Hunts and they said definitely put high guide in there, so we'll put high guide in. Because it's 50k, it has to have the thinner oil. But I'm going to prop that up. I'll use that piece of wood that the camera's on. Wait there a sec. So, back last year, we had to have these half shafts changed because I think the actual universal joints snapped or something. On both sides, a couple of months apart. And the guy that done that was the one that put the extreme guard in, the gear oil. So, and that was actually wrong. He was supposed to put high guard in there. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to put in. Alright, so then I've got this old tool. It looks like it's something off the ark, but it does the job, that's the main thing. The pipe. This is full up with high guard. Let me just pump until it comes out the hole. Where it says oil level there, you just get that so that's level, and then you just fill it until it comes out the hole. A lot easier than trying to put it down a funnel, down a little pipe. Let's see, we're going to go look. It's coming up. Doesn't take a lot, only a couple of litres. Do that up tight before I forget. There we go. Check that one. Yep, he's done. Alright guys, me again. Good. So, if you're looking for somebody else to follow on YouTube, if you haven't already, go and check out Henry's Farming Photography. He's been on YouTube for a few years now. I've been following him for quite a while. He puts up mainly drone footage of farm machinery in the field, that sort of stuff. But by the sounds of things, he's when he gets the chance, he's going to be putting up more in-cab stuff. So yeah, he's like just short of 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, go and check his channel out. If you like what he does, subscribe. Yeah, I'm sure he'll appreciate your views and your subscription. So yeah, I'll try and put a link below if I can work out how to do that. I'm still a learner myself on this YouTube stuff. So alright, I'll catch you in a bit. Later than never for the old sun, eh? Right. Okay, so it is Friday today, and I am in the Bateman. Oh, where does he normally go into the field? I'm in the Bateman RB26, maybe around there. Let's back up a little bit, and I'm spraying the spring barley. With a fungicide. Now, a fungicide is to protect the crop from disease. Pretty much all the spraying is finished now on the farm, and this is one of the last jobs. So, and Dad's away this week, so I've got this job. It's only 55 hectares or something like that I've got to do. This is the folder. This is the spring barley what I planted with the weaving drill in March. So this is a bit later than the spring barley what I drilled up at the other farm with the Vadostad drill. That was sprayed a couple of weeks ago because that's a bit further ahead of this. Alright. Yeah, this is the last little field I've got to do today, and then that's done. So I am, yeah, the chemical what I'm using is Fandango. Alright, go for it. Now so the water rate what I'm putting on is 100 litres per hectare. Oh, switch that off. I had it on two-wheel steer. But yeah, so the water rate is 100 litres per hectare. But the actual chemical is literally less than a litre per hectare. So less than a litre for all the 100 litres of water. Yeah, 0.750 of a litre of Fandango is going on here. It's quite a minimal amount, and yeah, so yeah, I'm in the, I said Bateman RB26, 24 metre booms, 3,000 litre water tank it's got. I did actually do, several weeks ago, I did actually do a video just about spraying, so if maybe I'll put a link to it at the end. If you want to see more about it, watch that. If you're new to the channel. So yeah, yesterday, what was I doing yesterday? I cleared up the last bit of the feed barley. What was left, the winter feed barley. So that's all gone now, and I've carried on and I started cleaning out that shed. And what else? We had Forest Hunt out. They were working on the combine, changing some parts on that. They're nearly finished. They just had to order some more parts for it, but luckily it's all on extended warranty, so it's all covered. The costs are all covered by that. You obviously have to pay for the extended warranty, but but at least, because obviously parts for combines aren't cheap. If you get gearboxes and stuff like that start going. So yeah, they're in the process of doing the service on the combine, so that be pretty much ready to go. Yeah, I serviced the 8.3, you saw that. I'm trying to remember what even this has got some black grass in it, look. And the reason why we put this into spring barley was so that we could get the black grass to grow over the winter, and then we spray it with Roundup and then try and get a clean crop. But we've still got black grass out here, not much, it's not bad. Not as bad as what it has been out here. We have had it out here where it's a carpet of it, and we just spray the whole lot off with Roundup, the crop and everything. Otherwise the black grass just smothers out the actual crop, the cereal. So when we get up here in a minute, we might be able to see the winter barley, because that's changing. It's nice to actually have some sunshine today. It's makes a nice change to the wet, cold weather what we have been having in June. Hopefully that's it now. We'll you know, summer will get going, and the crops will all start ripening, and then we can go and do some combining. So yeah, just across the road here you'll be able to see is some winter barley out there. I'm not sure how well you can see. Slowly turning colour. So yeah, alright. Well, I won't go on for too long because this video will be plenty long enough as it is. I'll catch you later on.